America, excuse me, Israel is serving Jose Omar for real. Man, trying month as usual, but his battles well fought. You know, we made more sense than enemies. We shared a host of information, such as this. You know, the rights of universal human rights, or the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Passing out a bunch of these all over the hood. You know, because in order to be in the streets, you got to be actually walking in the street, on the sidewalk or in your car. Because you're in the street, literally, yeah. But you're driving, so you're not in the streets. You know, you're just on top of them. That's just what the words say. But like many of you, I'm a parent, and it just dawned on me. I had an experience with my dad and my mom, and just share some things with y'all that, you know, a prophet is nothing special. I mean, real elaborate or something you always have to do, or a messenger, or one who recites. Only thing we do is depend and trust He who created everything that we come to understand or overstand, or when I look at to the left, or look at to the right, or when I look at down, or when I look at up. He who gives me that navigation, we just say thank you. You know, because we all have that. We have that in common. And somebody in our school years said that that wasn't cool. And so our disease of selfishness. And a lot of people want to blame it on socialism because they sound the same, even though they're distant cousins. When it comes to laws of relativity. But back to the parent thing, because I kind of swayed off, my fault, just so much that, man. But parents, it's like this. I was just thinking with my own son and the amends that I had to make with my daughter's mom and to my daughter herself, that in order for me to be a dad, I have to make things accessible to my children, no matter what it is, as long as it's the truth. And then guide them on how to administer the truth in a healthy manner, that it don't hurt them, me, you, or anyone else. The religion is just being a good neighbor. You know, realign yourself to being a good neighbor. The trust is doable right now, not tomorrow, not this, not that. And so it's like, if I was immortal and my children was immortal, when would I ever stop being a dad? So if God is immortal and I'm mortal, then He's more of a dad than I'll ever be. So I want to be like the creator of dad, or dad, the creator, father. That's why they call him Father God. There's only one Father, the Father of all things. He fathered this through our mother, Earth. And so now through my children's mother, conscious Earth, and me, conscious Earth, the Father, soul, spirit in us and in her came together and brought my children. So I can never stop being a parent to my children, no matter how old they get. But yet the law say I can't hold my child with an open hand. You know, because I have a closed hand don't mean I'm beating my child. But showing him the muscle in a closed fist, that when that fist is closed, there's power coming. Instead of the symbolisms of hate. So I took that to my parents. Not saying they're right or wrong, this or that, should or shouldn't, never. The health of it is, why can't you, or not why can't you, excuse my tongue, Father. Is it not healthy to be that same example for your child? Because I don't want you to say that you're the reason why I'm a better person, when I'm always evolving into desiring to be better. Better doesn't have an ending. It's always better in itself. Just like computers. You know, Windows Millennium, now you have Windows 8 evolution, evolving within the Windows society, or the computer society, the net verse, you know. So to you, mothers and fathers, aunts and uncles, and cousins, grand and grandpas, you're never released from being a relative to those who come out your pedigree or out the tree of life. But you can always be that fruit that doesn't fall too far from the tree, that can plant healthier seeds within that tree, that the tree may bear more good fruit. Even if you so happen to be a bad fruit at one time. At least when you didn't fall too far from the tree, the bad fruit became purified for good fruit, and that will be born to another fruit called a new life, a new fruit in life, of the tree of life. I'm responding on it because I get the chance to look at it and give you the analogy of what it is to see and why the apple was used. But for the sake of the conversation, we can say, scratch that one. Where is it to a point where people just stop being parents? You say, well, you're 18 now, do what you want. In all scriptures and Bibles, it says that we are responsible for our children. We're to teach them, show them, and be an example within our community on how our children are supposed to behave at home, at public, and at work and school. It's a universal responsibility to secure the good health of humanity, like a common cold or the vaccine of H1N1. But up there, I thought it was a new football call, H1N1. What I know, right? But next time, be kind to each other. Search for harmony in all your doings. And ask love for a ride on your way to the finish line. You know, because it's a long ride on foot. You know, Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Peace, America. Peace, Israel. Peace, Ishmael. And to all the surrounding nations, we love you too. Out.